Hello, hello. How are you guys? So you can hear me? We're going to get this guy underway. The user abuser, you are not a moron, sir. It just, it's one of those things where I honestly, I forget to type properly half of the time. So don't worry about it. Didn't hear how the draft go. Get a good team. I know we did. I'm on League B, so I'm not technically in the main league, but at the same time, yeah, I think I got a pretty good team. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I followed football. I just wanted to be part of the fun. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. How's it going, 808 Kevin? Aloha. I don't know if you guys saw my stories post earlier, but later on in the show, I will be posting the link to this Zoom call. And that way you guys can come in and say your piece if you desire to. Because we're going to be hitting on some Michigan talk. Nice, dude. It's pretty good. I've heard a couple songs off of it. I'm enjoying it. Everybody likes some Tool. What's going on, dude? I feel you, Josh. I just changed schedules, and I am actually working now 4 to noon instead of the whole overnight thing. It's kind of working out a little bit better. All right, let's do the official opening to this thing, and let's do it. Let's see, where did I put it? There it is. Oh, there it is. I'm looking at the wrong thing here. All right, here goes the intro. Alrighty, what's up, guys? How's it going? Hopefully you guys can hear me pretty good. Yeah, dude, it's not a bad shift. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. It's a little bit weird. I'm trying to get used to me living in the day and all that kind of thing. Like, I'll be honest, like this time or like around this time of day, that's why like I'm switching around the schedule for everything. I normally am like passing out. Like I start getting really tired and sleepy, and I'm not sure if it's just because the workload is a lot more, or if I don't even know what's going on. What's up, the Domino Effect? How you doing, brother? Alrighty, so yeah, we are here for the vlog. Like I was mentioning on the pre-show kind of thing, and on my story over on Instagram. If you guys didn't check that out, later in the show, I will be posting a link for this Zoom call, and I will have folks jumping in. And if you guys want to talk about it, talk your piece, give your moment, and you're not too camera shy, more than welcome to come on. You know what I mean? Alrighty, so Moving some wires over here because this damn thing's all over my foot down here. All right, so let's just jump into it, as Mr. Philip DeFranco says. Let's do some what I've been vaping. All right, so what I've been vaping. I'm gonna start with this thing mostly because it's been very interesting. It's the IPv3 doohickey, that guy right there. Say this little atomizer thing is ridiculously tiny and very surprisingly flavorful. I have the one with the 0.3 coil head. Honestly, I thought it was rebuildable. This was lent to me by a good friend, and I let him try it out earlier today. Like, we were hanging out and talking about stuff, and he got to try it, and he even was like, wow, this actually has a lot more to it than you'd think. That auto squonk feature is weird and ridiculous. Like, let's see if it'll show. Yeah, you could kind of see it. There you go. I'll let focus for a second, but you could kind of see how low the juice is, and that it's been wicking the whole time. I've not had any dry hit issues. This thing will not work if you're not getting liquid into your coil, so be kind of aware of that situation. Alrighty, and in that I have from Caterpillar Ace of Spades. It's pretty good juice. I don't remember what the profile is. It's like really weird. Let me see if it has something on here. Facebook information. No. Nothing will take you back to your childhood like sweet and sour purple pixie stick flavor. Taste the nostalgia. All right, so yeah, this is the pixie stick one. I couldn't remember what it was, and honestly, like in this, it's not that heavy. I remember trying it in like RDAs, and it was like a really overly sweetened juice. Didn't really care for it. I liked it, but it was way too much, like to try to vape through. But yeah, I'm really digging it in this. Really good. Check it out. Really cool stuff. Alrighty. So next we are going to go Ruby 21. That guy right there. And in that we have some Dragon Shake. If you guys have not tried any Dragon Shake, seriously, go check it out. Deep Cuts, they are amazing. You can either get it from Eric over at deepcuts.com or whatever his site is called. I don't remember if it's Vinyl and Vapor or Deep Cuts. But yeah, either way, go check it out over his site. And I am aware that IVC, Independent Vapor Company, out of Michigan, might I add, they actually have Deep Cuts in their website and in their shop if you're in the area. Alrighty, an amazing sponsor of the Ohmies, and our brother Dan, Mr. Ohm.My.Lanta, works there, so you know what's up. It's legit. Alrighty, so let me see, what else do I want to show off here? Oh, okay, we'll go with this guy. I have, what is this thing called? I keep forgetting what it's called. I have a box right here. This is the Flatline RDA from Vitality Mods. That guy right there. And I will be doing a review on this guy here pretty soon. But yeah, check that out. It looks really nice on the Warlock's Guardian. You know, being that it's Warlock Wednesday, we got, no, actually that was yesterday. So never mind. I always do this on Wednesday, so that just threw me off completely. But either way, yeah. Got the Warlock's Guardian, DNA 250C. Got that guy right there on top. Really, really digging it. Really liking it. And in that, from Independent Vapor Company, I got some Millionaire Mango. Seriously, really loving this juice. I'll be bluntly honest, the OG series, not a fan of. But the mango, oh my lord. All day, every day. Oh my god, that flavor right there is amazing. I don't know how else to describe it. And lastly, we're going to go Recoil Rebel Cartel Mod. In that, we have Vanilla Custard from Mr. Overdripped out of Canada. If you guys are part of the Stooge crew, seriously hit him up, throw some cash at him, and see if you can score a bottle from the guy. He is an up-and-coming juice maker, and he is really just making some amazing stuff. I can't get over it. Alrighty, so what's up, Breeze Tones? How's it going? Yeah, for you guys, what? It's like 5 in the morning there right now? I'm always trying to remember what time Australia time works in. I was not a fan of the OG Nilly. I love the raspberry, though. Yeah, the flavored ones, like the fruit-flavored ones, a lot better. But the, what's it called? The The OG, I'm just not a fan of. I did not like it. I did not like it. Alrighty, so that was the what I've been vaping portion, and we're gonna jump into some beer because we got to get a beer in me before I start doing ranty stuff. Because why not beer? Alrighty, so before coming home, I went to get beer because I felt like I needed to do something special for this vlog. As my beer guy, what did they have that was Michigan based? And I got, this is from Bell's. It is the Prairie Grass Dividing Leaves of Grass series. It's a Gose style beer. See, there it goes. I'm holding it the wrong way. But yeah, it's a Gose style beer. I am excited. Yeah, leaving for work. It's 5:54 a.m. in the future. Yeah, for you it's already what, Friday? Well, hopefully it's your last day of the week, so you get a nice weekend off. But yeah, so it says Ghost style, brewed with plums, salt, and coriander, brewed and bottled by Bell's Brewery Incorporated in Comstock, Michigan. The second of 7 beers celebrating the literary classic and one of our favorite, Leaves of Grass by Walt Whitman, a homage to the old world agriculture. We're pairing artisan heirloom grains with plum juice to create a tart, flavorful profile. All right, let's do this. Oh yeah, dude. It is Friday. It is Friday in Australia. You guys in the future. I asked Paul why didn't he warn us about 9/11. He laughed. I know it's too early for a joke like that, and that was not right. But at the same time, I mean, I saw that post on Facebook, and it was like one of the most ridiculous things ever. This lady was like, if it's in the future in China, why couldn't they have warned us about 9/11? Like, seriously, what kind of idiot are you? But there you go. All right, let's give this thing a pour. Oh, wow. Look at that. That is a very interesting grapefruit kind of flake color. Oh, wow. Makes me think of like, what is that stuff called again? A mimosa or something. Especially like I feel like I should have gone like a long tulip glass or something like a. We do have some like champagne glasses and stuff. I feel like that's what I need for this. But yeah, that looks just nice. Look at that. That's a beautiful color. It's very peach like ish color. All right. It's got like a breadiness to it. I don't know. Let's try it. Let's go again for the smell here. Yeah, I don't know. It's got like a breadiness to it. That's weird. All right, let's give this a try. Okay, I could taste like the plum in there. Like it still has like that breadiness to it, like bread moldiness. Have you ever smelt that? It's not like a really pleasant smell. Like the taste is pretty good. I actually like it. It's really, really good. But the smell is throwing me off completely. That's weird. Alright, but still, taste-wise, it's pretty good. Alrighty, so let's see. We're gonna try with the mango nilly. Give this guy a try. Let's wet some wicks because honestly they're kind of dryish, and I don't want to get a dry hit because that's about one of the most unpleasant things ever, especially when you're vaping at like 115 watts at a 0.1, and yeah. Don't really care to deal with that. Burp time. All right, let's give this a shot. Oh, wow. Oh, that's amazing. Brought out this heavy tartness. You ever had like a really tart plum? That's what it went to completely. Like the whole taste went to complete tart plum. Like it's really a very tart plum to begin with, but it just fully went to that. And that was very pleasurable. Not gonna lie, I'm doing it again. As it gets stuck in my beard. Okay, that made it that much more enjoyable. Let's see. We're going to go with the M-Turk Bestia doohickey guy there. And in that, I got Ender's Other Fruit Salad, which might get renamed. I need to talk to Mr. Enders about it. This might end up in the line. Even though I do have the recipe public, I do want to mass produce it and sell it on the website, because I am not a menthol guy. I barely do fruity liquids, but this has become one of those things that it stays in rotation constantly. And it's amazing that bottle has stayed for as long as it has, because I'm enjoying it that much. All right, yeah, we have fully juiced up coils, just making sure. Let's give this a chance. Oh, again with that tartness, just amazing stuff. Trying to think, what else do I have in front of me that I can pair with this. I know fruits are working perfectly fine. I don't think this will work, but we'll give this a try. And here I have the last bit of my blue sin. It is a blueberry crumble. It's the Goon, the G class. Let's give this a try. Oh, wow, that even worked too. Alrighty, cool. Well, that was very thoroughly enjoyable. Oh, I'm really liking this beer, though. Like I said, the smell is really weird. It has this weird, moldy bread kind of smell to it, but the taste is amazing. I don't know if it's that coriander that they put in it or what, but it's pretty damn good. Either way, I'm enjoying it, and it's a really good beer. Alrighty. So let's move on to some news and advocacy. And here in a second, I will post the link for the chat. Here, let me just get this set up for you guys. All right, and anybody that wants to jump in, you are more than welcome to. I will try to keep an eye on it, and I will have to wear headphones at that point. But yeah. All right, there is the link for the Zoom call if you guys want to jump in. And let's see what. I'll have to respond to that here in a second. But yeah, let's hit that bumper. Alrighty. I don't know. Can you guys hear the clicking of my clock in the background? Because it keeps moving the needle, showing me that it's making sounds and such. But okay, so Michigan. What can be said about Michigan? Honestly, it's bullshit. The fact that their governor really thinks that she can just fucking do something like that, and not running past her state senate, pass it through any format of legal means. And I think it's complete bullshit. And the fact that she did it like a sneak overnight. And I've been watching every last live I can on this. I've been trying to educate myself as much as possible. And in all reality, all it really does is infuriate me. And just the gall and the balls on this lady. I mean, I'll give her that much. She has balls. But at the same time, you're full of shit, lady. Honestly, you need to get your fucking things on straight. Honestly, I don't even know what else to say. It's very frustrating. It pisses me off. And the fact that hey, you're gonna wreck a whole industry in an entire state, and you're gonna have a bunch of people unemployed, which brings up the unemployment issue. And I know Michigan as a state as a whole really ain't doing that great to begin with, honestly. We always hear all the horror stories about Michigan and this and that, and it's just one of those things of hey, Mr. Tuna, if you want to jump in on Zoom and talk some Michigan stuff, you are more than welcome to. That's what the Zoom link on there is for. If you guys are wanting to, more than welcome to. Here, I'm going to do something real quick. But yeah, as I was saying, it hurts me in the sense that a whole industry will die and it will go down. And She's making it to where there's nothing that can be done. And honestly, I want to know, what can we do to overturn this? What can we make a change in, you know? So it's just one of those weird things. And like the worst part is, like, a lot of it is we have the science, and she's actually hiding behind science, saying that she got, that they got scientists on this and that they've been doing the research and yada yada yada. But at no point is it really a factual thing. They really have not. If they had the right science, or if they had science behind them, you wouldn't know. They would know what's going on. They would be aware of what vaping really is, because that's the thing. I mean, and I've been saying this for months. We say it on the Ohmies, we say it on the Wolf Bite, and just about anybody with any common sense says it. What's up, Raven? How you doing? If you want to come and talk on Zoom and stuff like that, there is a Zoom link. Anybody that is watching is more than welcome to. And just come give your point across. I want to hear what you have to say. I want the people's voice to be heard. And here's the thing. You're not only hurting an industry, but you're hurting individuals. You're hurting people that have a stable job. I mean, Dan went full-time to work at IVC, and here pretty soon he won't have a job just because some lady decides that she knows better than the rest of us. She wants to police the world for us, and that just makes fuck all sense. Like, you're gonna hurt adults from getting products that can save their lives, potentially save their lives. We have so many confessions and so many people Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like trying to make sense out of what you said, Domino Effect. We have nothing to lose but our vapes, Karl Marx. Million Cloud March, just kidding. There's no need to be groundswell of vapors. Actually doing something, not just posting hand checks. Phone needs to ring, letters. Oh yeah, dude, they have filled her inbox, and that part I find to be just to a point hilarious. To another, like, I know she's ignoring this. She knew there was going to be some backlash, and the fact that she's hiding behind an aid is fucking pathetic bullshit. At that point, she's a fucking snake, and we're seeing it. The fact that we're all actually trying to reach out and give our point. I mean, we all have our stories. We all have everything that vaping has done for us. I mean, I know so many people that quit smoking because of vaping, but not only that they actually were able to find a group of people that had one commonality, and we come from all walks of life. I mean, within the Stooge crew, if you guys are part of it, or any of the other Discord groups that have like emerged in the last year, you guys start talking about anything and everything, like life and this and that. You come from different walks of life. You come from different perspectives. You come from different racial backgrounds, cultural backgrounds, different religious backgrounds, different political backgrounds. But for some reason, vaping brings us all together, and we're able to coexist because of this. And it's one of those bullshit things, It's like, you really want to tell us that vaping is an ultimate evil. A lot of the problem is black market. And I've been saying it forever. Black market is not the way to go. And the more prohibition that is pushed on this, the more that's going to happen. Seriously, we do not remember our history. Yeah, Philly, I feel you, dude. I'm trying to keep it a little amicable, because in the end, here's the thing. We can get all sorts of like ragey, all sorts of antsy, and just getting pissy and start cussing and shit like that. But in the end, that makes us look like uneducated fools. And I mean, there's one word that I love to use when females piss me the fuck off. Dan, if you have time, buddy, please come on. I want to talk to you, brother. There's a Zoom link up in the text chat if you want to come on and talk and all that kind of thing. I'm just kind of ranting a little bit and getting pissy. I'm repping. I even got some IVC in front of me, some Nilly, because I had to. And honestly, just it's one of those things of like, it doesn't even matter who the person is. It's just a governor is making a choice without anybody's input at all. And to me, that is just like the biggest load of fucking horseshit ever. And like I said, it's one of those things of like, make the phone calls, just annoy them. Honestly, at this point, they're going to end up blocking that phone number at some point. Cause I know yesterday alone, the inbox was already full. The fact that people were calling in and, oh yeah, dude. Well, we'll just let you have the floor at that point, Dan. What's it called? The fact that instead of her taking the phone calls and she has an aide taking the phone calls and basically reading a script, because anybody that you've heard talk about the phone calls they've made, they've gotten basically the exact same answer verbatim, which means they gave them a script, they told them what to say, and that's it. There's no way about it. And it's one of those things of like, are you going to hear the people out? I mean, like I was saying, we all have our stories. We all have things that have changed in our lives. We even have recovering addicts in the vape world. And I'm talking like hardcore shit like heroin and cocaine and things like that. And they took up vaping just because they also smoked. And it got them off of that crap. I mean, if that says anything of the impact that the vape world actually has in the positive, but nobody wants to look at it. One kid buys a black market THC Cardo, and all vapes get demonized. I mean, I know we haven't been in the best of fucking terms in forever since, like, honestly, I've said this before and I even keep saying it. We've been needing a fight since 2009. The fight has been real and people have taken this very lightly and nobody has really gone out and done the footwork and done what they need to do and push for more. I mean, a lot of you know I work with a certain stooge. And he's a cool dude, and he's been actually educating some of our coworkers that I don't get to see up until now. And, you know, he's letting them know what's up, and a lot of them don't know about this stuff, and they're not hobbyists. That's like the major problem. Like, hobbyists, we are a very small sect of a bigger group, of a bigger community, of a bigger world. You know what I mean? Like, if you really break down to how many people smoke, to how many people vape, then to how many people are hobbyists, we become a very small part of the market. So the knowledge is just us, and we just talk to each other, but we need to spread out beyond that. And it's one of those things that, like, unless you're looking for it, you're not really gonna get it. You know what I mean? Let me get a drink here. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's it, Philly. She should be arrested for promoting the black market. But yeah, I don't even know what to say. It's been very frustrating, and watching last night, if you guys haven't watched it yet, head over to PoonSauce's channel and watch what's in the news. And seriously, just watching that got me a little bit ragey. Like, I couldn't even get through the whole show because I missed it last night live. And just watching that and thinking about how this affects not just the industry, but friends, people I know, people that I consider my brothers, you know, because this will take down, once one falls, the rest follow through. Once they see that it's possible that they can do something like this to a full industry, they will start doing it piece by piece. I know San Francisco was a huge loss, and it's still something we're fighting and trying to reverse, and hopefully it gets done. Same goes for Michigan. I mean, I don't feel like it's fallen. I know she's kind of become very indefinite and but at the same time, there's still a fight. There's still a fight in us. And I know, like, IVC, you guys have done a ton for advocacy. I mean, seriously, half of the shit that we've heard from Boss Man, it's insane. It's just one of those things of like, we got to keep fighting, you know? Let me see. User Abuser says it's where we're at politically. No input, just do. Yeah, that's true. Look at the UK, San Fran. Now, Michigan, we are not represented anymore. Yeah, dude, trust me, I felt that way for a long time since I was a kid. The whole we're not represented, we're just ruled. I'll be honest, I went through like a weird era in my teen years where I started looking at religion, politics, and just saw through all the bullshit. I became a full conspiracy nut. Like, oh my god, it went fucking psycho. And I even like dabbled a little bit in communism, Marxism, and learned all this kind of shit. And communism ain't gonna work just because people are way too corrupt and they're fucking dicks. I mean, the ideologies are nice, and if you really think about it, in a family unit, for the most part, they work because you do everything for the family, for your home. That's basically communism, like true communism, not the BS that you see in the world. And looking at how our country is ruled, it's not for the people by the people. It's for the corporations. I mean, that whole joke of our politicians should wear jackets like NASCAR that show all their sponsors. I really want that. As funny as that sounds, I want that. I really want that. DC Rackley, brother, if you want to fucking rage and rant with me, you're more than welcome to. Somewhere in the chat there is a Zoom link here. I'll just post it again. If you guys are up for coming on, no, that's not it. That's the wrong one. If you guys are up for coming on and all that kind of thing, you're more than welcome to. We could rant and rage together. There is the Zoom link for you guys again. If you guys want to give this whole talking on camera thing a try. Alrighty, so let's see, what is this? What's going on here? Okay, whatever. So it's one of those things of like, we are like, we as people, we do get a vote, but it's a very minuscule thing that barely gets noticed. Corporations really make up what's going to happen in this country. The money talks. Always follow the money. I mean, if you ever want to be a conspiracy nut, the term you learn for sure is always follow the money. Let me see. Alrighty, that's cool. Oh no, dude, we need a massive overhaul. Let me see. Raven Shadow Vape says she's also committing infringement against people who do vape in Michigan. Well, yeah, that's taking away human rights. I mean, this is one of those things. It sounds silly, and it's a whole thing of privilege versus right. But at the same time, as adults in this country, we should be allowed to do what we want. I am a firm believer of, if you're not harming yourself or others, do whatever the fuck you want. And we know the science behind vaping. We've seen the science behind vaping. I know the UK is a little bit wacky on some things and stuff, but they got the vaping thing right. New Zealand, they got the vaping thing right. I know the EU is kind of coming around. I'm not even sure what's going on over there. Some countries are a little bit iffy. Some countries don't want it. Some do. I know China, being one of the biggest manufacturers of vape products, they're very against vaping, which makes fuck all sense. But whatever. I know why. It's because they have a huge tobacco market there. Tobacco, big pharma, like Ravens just put on there. Let me see. Domino says the Tree of Liberty needs to be refreshed from time to time. The blood of the tyrants and patriots alike. Yeah, pretty much, dude. And that's the thing. We've been in social unrest for a long, long time, and I know the ideology of civil war scares us, and I don't know if we will see it within our lifetimes, but I fear for my children. I don't know if you ever thought about it that way when it comes to your kids, but I do think that within my children's lifetime there will be civil war and they will see some shit. Might be, but within our lifetime. I'm not sure. I really don't know what to tell you on that one, but at the same time, I just feel like there's way too much civil unrest and things like that. Just on so many different fronts. The fact that we're a country that falls on two political parties, to me, I don't think that it's not supposed to be that way. There's not supposed to be career politicians. It's not supposed to be just that shit. The fact that companies buy in so much into political careers just so they get their way whenever it comes to legislature and things like that. That's not how we're supposed to work, but that's just how the system is. And it needs to be redone. We need a restart. We need to hit that refresh button hard. What she is doing is not for the teens or for the children. It's to line her damn pockets with big pharma, big tobacco money, $6 million contributing for her campaign. Yep, exactly. I mean, Dan even posted that onto Twitter where it showed her contributions. Big Tobacco was like, what, number 3 or 4 or something like that? They were like one of the biggest contributors of her campaign. So what the fuck does that say about anything? How can she do this? This is the user abuser. How can she do this and not be lined up for lawsuit from every vape company in the state and legal product currently? It would seem a class action is in order. And that's probably what's going on. I don't know. I mean, that's one of those things of, I feel like Dan might have some insight, but like he said earlier, Ohmies Monday is going to be interesting and we'll see what is going on. I mean, we'll be close to what, roughly like 9 days in or some shit. Not even. We'll be like 6 days in. 5 days in. We'll be 5 days in. So we'll see if anybody's got anything lined up. If anybody up there is working anything. I know on, what is it on? God, I just talked about them. On What's in the News, they mentioned that there is a technology protection something or other group, consumers group that is actually going after her one way or another. They're trying to figure out what they can do because this is unconstitutional. This is not proper. This is not how it's supposed to be done. But we shall see what happens. Like 'em or hate 'em, the VTA is exploring all aspects to stop the travesty. And yeah, and that's the thing. VTA support companies that support the VTA. They actually have done a lot more than people even realize or notice. And they try and they try. And that's the thing. A lot of this takes money and we don't have really the means or funds. A lot of people don't put money into the VTA. They don't put money into things that actually matter, that actually will help us and actually push forward something that will make a difference. Let me see. So yeah, this like I said, this is a very frustrating time. It's a frustrating topic, and I just feel that we needed to fight a lot sooner than we have been. I started vaping in 2012. The first time I heard about anything advocacy related was in 2014, and that was because my shop didn't fucking inform me, and that was also because I just started watching Rich Ripper's videos back in the day when he actually used to do like proper reviews and stuff. And he was talking about some lawsuit thing that was going on and some e-liquid that he was selling that I think like a mass percentage of the sales was going towards the lawsuit or something like that. So it's one of those things of like, that was the only reason I even knew about advocacy. And then I learned about Grim Green and all the stuff he's been pushing forward. And I mean, he's been at this shit forever. And, I've gone back through his library and advocacy has always been on the forefront. And I know that Nick really, really tries. He really pushes for this because, it's something that matters to him. And it's not. Here's the thing. For people like IVC, for people like myself, Nick Green, we have a finger in the provincial vape pie when it comes to money. And we kind of make somewhat of a living from it, or at least hope to, because like me myself, I'm still like a small time builder. I make juice and things like that, but at the same time it's just a hobby for me at the moment, and I make a little scratch here and there. Helps me buy gear for the channel and things like that so I can do reviews. So there's kind of just like a balance on that. But for others, like folks at Independent Vapor Company, Nick Green, they have moved on from a normal 9-to-5 job to doing this full time because they A, fully believe in it, B, are able to. But if they lose this is their livelihood just completely torn from them, and then they got to figure out what do they do next. And I know a lot of us have thought about what happens when vaping goes away. What do we do at that point? And it's one of those things of like, most of us will go underground, and it will happen, and we will see how that turns out. But it creates a very dangerous dark element, and that's where it really turns very, very scary for me. I don't know if you guys have ever watched that show Drug Inc., but if you ever watch it, seriously pay attention to what they're saying, because all of that is black market stuff in that show, and you see some fucked up shit, some really dark moments, and it just creates, you think tobacco is bad. Imagine in a fully adulterated, full of filler e-liquid that is not properly done just to save $1 and overcharge people, you will see some shit. You know what I mean? Oh man. Thank you, Raven, for posting the CASA and VTA links. I appreciate it very much. Seriously, if you are a company owner and you're not part of the VTA, you need to be, because they are helping us out. They might not seem like they do much, but they actually are doing a lot more than we care to think. And I mean, I know LabWorks, he's spoken to me before, and he's told me I don't support companies that do not support the VTA, and I'm with him on that point. You know, if you just go support the VTA if you own a company, because this affects you. Safada is a great group for again, company owners. CASA, they do amazing work. They do the hardest that they can and all that. But again, be aware of your surroundings, because I mean, look at this shit. This was sprung on us overnight with no warning and no thought other than we're gonna fuck you guys over. And that really pisses me off, and I really hate it, and I wish that there was more that can be done. Oh my god. Alrighty, so is anybody wanting to come on and talk for a little bit at all? Because I'm kind of running out of steam here. I'm getting I'm all aggravated and pissed, and I'm starting to sweat a little bit. So if you guys want to come on and talk, you're more than welcome to. If not, I'm probably gonna call the show here in a bit and just kind of move on with my day a little bit, because this, like I said, this has been a very trying thing, and trying to listen to half of the shows in mass like I did today was not really the best for my psyche. It really tore me apart in a way that I can't even explain at this point. What? Hold on. Sorry. I got distracted and I need to reply to this. Alrighty. I don't know. I'm going to have to check that out. Alrighty. So. Alrighty. We got to support. We got to fight. We got to do whatever. Keep your eyes and ears peeled on any news that comes out. Go follow the VTA on Instagram, on Twitter. Go follow CASA.org on Twitter, on Instagram. Go on their page. Sign up. It's not that hard. Go do it. It's very simple if you haven't done it already. And yeah, thank you for joining me and putting up with my dumbass for the last half hour or so. And yeah, hopefully you guys have a good day and we get this all resolved by next week, because that would be amazing. But we have a long fight ahead of us, and don't stop. Keep it going. And yeah, as always, keep on vaping, friends. And I'm not even ready. What's up, Mr. King Tot? You just missed the show, man. I'm about to close it because I am getting tired. And yeah, so we're gonna do this little number. So yeah, as always, mix on, vape on.